how many fucking times does a girl have to say that she wants it rough, okay? I'm not talking like, I'm talking like, you know, I'm just like fucking drool. You know what I mean?
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey.
I want it rough, okay? Rough, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desert. I hope that you're all having a good weekend. But regarding this woman, guys, I can help with that, you know? Not from a place of self-benefit, not from a selfish place, just we're out here to help each other, right? So I can satisfy your needs, I can help with that, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are also willing to help. But anyway, it makes me think, guys, that I pray to God every day that I do not have a daughter, because I don't want to see her talking like that. You know, if I were her father, she probably wouldn't speak like that, and she's probably fatherless. But still, just by the off chance that I might have a daughter to turn out like this, it will be one of the biggest nightmares. So, gentlemen, let's move on to some other TikToks. And then for our article story, a woman gets her cheeks clapped and then immediately regrets it. We'll take a look at how reckless women are in dating and why they make for such bad dating prospects. So let's move on now to the second one. This is titled, "There is no way she asks for $1,000.
For tonight, I just appreciate how sweet and kind you were and how open you were as well.
Dumb.
Yeah, I definitely don't take that lightly.
Did she say dumb?
Was short. I know that there's so much depth in you, and so yeah, I just want to say I appreciate you overall. And yes, so I'm actually about to get gas right now, but I would love to come over and hang out in the hot tub and then have some alone time with you, of course. Yeah, so I actually need $1,000 my sister with their rent. The rent's actually lovely, so there's like a 3-day grace period that they have. So I was either gonna hopefully make it with you or go to work, like, you know, either tonight or Monday. But yeah, I would rather make that with you, so let me know if you can help me with that. And then in return we can do like oral, I can dance for you, give you a massage, and I'll definitely get you off, so don't worry. It's just, you know, my boundary is no sex due to spiritual reasons, which I can
Spiritual reasons.
that when I see you.
Tell me how that's any different from professional institution. All right. Just casually mentioning, hey, I need like $1,000, but hey, I'll get you off, so it's all right. Anyway, guys, the truth is these women, in most of the cases, the one you'll find on Tinder don't even deserve the money you're paying for the date, let alone $1,000. But anyway, gentlemen, would you give her $1,000? Now let's check this one out.
This is wildly inappropriate, but I am only posting this because I am a good friend. I am only posting this because I am a good friend. If you are a lady, you might be familiar with the Satisfyer Pro. I found something better. I found something better. I went to an event today and I was gifted a bunch of stuff, and one of the things that I was gifted is from this brand, Bouche Bay. Go to
I love how the cat pops up. Look at him. Guys, let's check that one again. Look how he pops out.
I found something better. I went to an event today and I was gifted a bunch of stuff, and one of the things that I was gifted is from this brand, Bouche Bay. Go to their website, Bouche Bay, go to their Instagram, whatever. There's only 2 products, I think, because that's all I saw. When you go, you will see the one that I'm referring to. It looks like a smaller, cuter, prettier Satisfyer Pro. And I am telling you, and putting my reputation on the line by sharing this with you, I am telling you, it's better. It's better. This is not sponsored. I don't even think she knows I'm making this. She's about to find out I'm making this. Just fucking listen to me. It's better. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you, sister. Well, there you have it, guys. You have the cat, the Satisfyer Pro, which of course you can guess what that is. You have, of course, the terrible dating history of this woman, and you have the boxed wine in the fridge, most probably. So you have the whole package, guys, of a modern woman. Just terrible choices, a fatherless home in most of the instances, that leads to these women to the Satisfyer Pro. Guys, invest in cat litter, invest in boxed wine. We're gonna have the prices skyrocketing, the shares and all that, because these women, guys, that's what their life leads to. It's a short period of high attention from men and all that just want to use them, leading them to a lonely life, a selfish life, where they play with a lot of plastic toys. It's very sad to see, you know, compared to a few generations ago when women were literally in charge of raising the new generation, building the home structure, you know, teaching the younger generation. They had so much power, so much responsibility, and now they're out here living like some Orwellian type of society where they just satisfy themselves until their last breath. Very sad. So gentlemen, let's move on to another one. Let's find out what this one has to say.
Call me crazy, call me psychotic, say my standards are way too high. I don't care. I am not going to compete with another girl or a bunch of other girls for your attention. I'm not going to go days without contact and then you hit me up like everything's fine. We're doing this no call, no show. One day you're out, you're gone, you're fired. That's what it is, okay? You're fired. I am not going to sit here and get on Instagram and see my man's likes under every girl's picture, whether they're half naked or what. We're not doing that. Asking more than once is too close to begging. We are too damn grown to be doing that and going out like that. You guys can do it. I'm not. I'm not going to embarrass myself. I am not going to like tolerate someone's son and then show him the way that he can treat me. Not happening. Not trying to sound like I'm better than anybody. I'm not. But I'm just not doing it. And that's a list of reasons why I will not be dating anymore. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh, wow. You go, queen. Now, good standards, guys, not gonna lie. The only problem is these women never keep them, alright? The reason why this woman is sharing all this with us is because she's already been through it. She's already done all of those things. And now she has her little epiphany face, which is not even real. If Chad shows up, all these standards walk out the door. You know that, right? You know that these standards don't apply to Chad. So if you were to just have those standards before you got walked through, man, we will be so happy. We will be cheering you on. We will be clapping enthusiastically. Because we men, we want nothing else but for you to have healthy standards and be a happy, prosperous individual. But no, it's always the path of destruction that leads to these fake standards that never even apply to the bad boys. But gentlemen, let's cover one last TikTok and then we'll move on to the article stories.
If you ever feel guilty about being crazy and down bad over someone, I just want you to know there was one time I was obsessed with this random guy and I couldn't get him to hang out with me. And so in a desperate attempt, I asked if he could come over to my house and cat sit for me when I was out of town. And he said yes. And so I was like, oh my God, like this is my chance to show him that I'm chill. I have to like do something grand. So naturally, I go through his entire Instagram following and made a list of every single artist he follows and checked the artist's posts to see if he had liked the picture. Based on all of the data I'd collected, I concluded that he was a fan of Childish Gambino. So then I went out of my way and I bought a Childish Gambino vinyl for $35 and I displayed it right here so that it would be the first thing he saw when he walked into my house. Serendipitous, right? Unfortunately, he did not mention the Childish Gambino vinyl. We don't talk anymore. But I want you to know that it did not go to a waste. I did listen to the entire album, and I'm gonna play my favorite song.
Okay, we're gonna pause it right here to not get copyrighted. But this is the treatment that you will get when a woman likes you. Right, my best dating advice, guys, other than do not date, is women, if they like you, you're gonna know, right? If they're playing like 50-50, you are unsure, you don't know, oh, they seem too shy, they seem this, there's like a 90% likelihood they don't even like you. Because this is the treatment that Chads get. This is the treatment that you're gonna get when they like you. They're gonna get out of their way, buy like the vinyl and display it and do this and do that and invite you to her house, look after the cat, and if you show the slightest bit of attention, they're going to spread their legs in like 5 seconds, right? So this is the treatment that you're going to get when they like you. If they do anything else but this, they're probably not liking you, or you're like option C or D for them, right? Gentlemen, let's move on to our article story titled, Guy said it was too soon for him to have S3X after having S3X with me. So let's check this out. We went over to his house to watch a movie and eat pizza. It's the all reliable, right? Watch a movie. We started cuddling during the movie, I guess, and then eventually had S3X all night. Eventually, you know, the usual, one thing led to another, as if they weren't planning that all along. Also, guys, have to pause it right here, but has any of you had S3X all night? I don't get if people say this, you know, like a metaphor or something. Who has S3X all night? Bro, you got nothing better to do, you know, all night. And then, how's your stamina? I mean, maybe it's because I'm 4,000 years old, but guys, all night, I think that these people are just saying it all night when it was like 30 minutes at best. You know, and I've heard men brag about this, you know, I've lasted 4 hours, I've lasted 5 hours. Don't you have nothing better to do, first off? Second off, these same people, guys, you make them run an hour on the treadmill, and they cannot even last, alright? So I highly doubt that you literally went all night, like 8 hours. Also, don't you get tired? Anyway, moving on, guys, I just very much doubt that. We're not all, like, corn actors, you know, Johnny Sins. But anyway, when we were done, he said it was too soon for him, but really wanted to see how my chest looked. So the urge overcame him. He was really into it in the moment, it seemed, but he did have trouble staying, I don't know if I can say this, staying motivated, staying happy, because he was wearing protection. He said his previous partner had an EUD, so he didn't need to wear one, and had not worn one through their relationship, but him and I did use one despite that. I asked him if he felt pressured, and he said no. I told him that it felt a little hurtful to know that those were his sentiments after the actions. Of course, it's hurtful to this woman, guys, but successful men, they are successful because they don't care, right? If this man cared about this woman, he will probably not have said what he really felt, worried that he might confuse her or make her feel hurt, but he simply doesn't care. Don't care about you at all, madam. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you're hurt. I'm gonna share with you that I really didn't enjoy the protection part, and that I really don't care about your emotions, and it was too soon for me. He doesn't care at all, guys. And ironically, that is what makes him successful with these women. Then he asked me if I wanted a relationship, and I said yes. Well, that's a great way to start it off, by having a random one-night stand. He said he wanted to date. I told him that I wanted to date too, and that working towards a lasting relationship does not happen overnight. Well, your actions say otherwise. But anyway, what he means by saying I want to date is that he just wants to smash her and have a free trial period of a few months, right? This woman says, yes, I want a relationship. If he says anything other than I also want a relationship, sister, he doesn't want a relationship. If he wanted to have a relationship, he could have, but he doesn't. Yet, he also doesn't want to say, oh no, I just view you as a toy and I want to use you some more. So this is why he says, oh, let's date and see where things go. And give her 1 month and she'll be crying here, oh, he left me. He said that he wanted to see where things go and he left me. Of course he will. Really not that hard. Anyway, let's continue. I asked him if he feels rushed to commit, and he said no. I asked him, so what's going to happen now that you think it was too soon? And he said nothing, like he moved past it already. Yeah, he just doesn't care at all. He couldn't care less. I left his house shortly after this conversation because I was upset. Aww. This is sad, really. I mean, you go there, you get your cheeks clapped, and then you walk out of his house like a sad puppy in the rain. Very sad. If I were to care, I would be upset as well. Mostly because I feel hurt that he would have S3X with me and we're super into it, and they then say it was too soon. Like, that makes me feel He didn't consider my feelings. I guess it's over, lol. Yeah. Just terrible dating history these women have, guys. And then it's these women that want to be married, wifed up, and no, you have to view me as something special. No, I view you as a toy. You are less of a human for me. I don't respect you at all. I mean, you have human rights equal to mine. But when it comes down to intelligence, humanity, I just really don't respect you. I don't respect you as a human individual, at least not in the dating prospect, alright? Like, if you were to ask me for water in the middle of the desert, I will give you water. But when it comes to dating, I'm so far from seeing you like someone who should be respected. I will respect more a rock than a woman like this. You know what I mean, guys? And seriously, would you consider someone like this if you were recruiting for work and someone shows up and tells you, yeah, I've been like in 6 to 16 different jobs and I've lasted like 1 or 2 days there and then I've moved out and I really don't care about my future. I'm not planning anything, you know. I have this past where I've been to 15 different places and I've walked out of all of them. Would you consider someone like that seriously? It's embarrassing. And of course, guys, as mentioned, it's self-inflicted. Nobody's forcing these women to go for the guys who clearly don't care. Nobody's forcing her to spread her legs like a dirty 304 on the first date, or I don't know what date it is, but I'm guessing one of the first ones. Just terrible. Don't touch these women with a 10-foot pole, guys, I'm telling you. Now, let's move on to another one. This is a short one, a very interesting one. You consider dating a human? I am a human born and raised on this earth, but I'm so insecure about my fleshy roots. Like, this body is mortal, after all. I'm insecure about that. Are people okay with dating someone whose time and flesh is not immortal? Would like some validation here, thank you. So, I don't know how you feel about that, guys. I'm a bit thrown off. No, I'm a bit, I don't know how to advise you about that. Will I consider, I mean, I'm probably the best guy to ask because I'm immortal. Will I consider dating someone who is mortal? I don't know. If it's a goth girl, yeah. And if it's a Latina as well, you know, a big booty Latina. But otherwise, for me personally, no. But what's your advice, gentlemen, and what's your take on this? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for joining. Thank you for making Ampus Day better. I hope you have been entertained. And if you have, like and subscribe. You can also find me on Patreon, where you'll find a lot of exclusive content. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good weekend.